Alright, well, this one here is part 1. And this one you see is part 2. Kenny. But with the other card, the 8 gig HD memory, it kept saying that it was recording. It had low speed, so I want it all to be HD, right? That looks better on HD. So now I'm using the 32 gig. I'm trying to see if it cuts off at 1 minute right now, because sometimes it cuts off at 1 minute and saying that slow record speed. So anyway, let's see, in about 10 seconds here, we're gonna see if it cuts off by itself. Okay, so we edit this out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, last night we camped in the back of the camper truck here on top of the road to nowhere. And at around 5 o'clock in the morning, we hear a truck come up and then make a bunch of noises, and we look out there, and it's actually a guy breaking into another vehicle right next to us. He had no idea that we was in there. He didn't have very much success. So what he did was he took off the side lights on the Mercury Mountaineer, the side marker lights, and then he ran to our truck and bumped it. Then I was like, hello? You know, I was thinking about saying, get the gun, Bobby! He's trying to steal from us! But I didn't do that. It would have scared the death out of him. But he right after I said hello, he got in his truck and went down the hill with no lights on.
He ran too.
He ran to his truck. A 6-foot-something guy, I don't know. So we witnessed someone breaking into a vehicle next to us. And it's strange because you don't really get that out here at all. You don't get that much out here. Very little theft out here. But now we're getting some eat at a place called Nabbers. That's Nabbers, really. They got really good quick food right by the river here. We hadn't quite captured any Bigfoot evidence, you know, but we will be going off into the woods next episode. We got to take a helicopter into a very remote part of the Appalachians, one way in, one way out, only with a helicopter. So that's right, I'm actually getting into a helicopter for the first time in my life. Even though I told people when I was younger that, you know, my uncle took me on helicopter rides. He offered helicopter rides when I was younger, but I was like, yeah, I ain't riding no helicopter. But we got to get a helicopter to go into these backwoods. And we're also looking for herbs and wild edibles and whatnot. So I'm actually going to draw on each memory card 1, 2, or 3, or 4, so you see which one goes in order, Kenny. You can edit this out too, because right now I'm talking to my producer, PSP Production, which is Ponchatoula Studios, Paranormal Studios of Ponchatoula, I guess. Or you know, it could be Paranormal Society Ponchatoula Studios, but that'll be PS, right?
Yeah, we need money.
We'll talk to y'all later.